Mixed feelings have come about from the new scheduling system. As part of the 2020 initiative, which began last semester, the current freshman class must now meet with both an academic counselor and a faculty advisor to either approve or deny a student's schedule. Director of Student Success Molly McClendon says this is to ensure that students are on track to graduate in 4 years. Academic counselors focus on the procedural and technical aspects of scheduling, while faculty advisors are more of a mentor. Some faculty did not understand that students had to meet with more than one faculty member, but McClendon says that it's up to the individual departments to decide how the faculty advisors are informed of this new two-step process.
Due to less student involvement, USG is looking for a better way for more students to connect with the student body. One idea presented is to submit concerns to USG via Snapchat. While the idea has not yet been voted on, if approved, USG President Julian Singleton says students would be able to quickly snap a photo of an issue on campus and send it to USG's Snapchat account. USG hopes this will be beneficial in helping student concerns as well as marketing events.
Chris, as the weather gets colder, it really doesn't feel like outdoor activities or biking weather by any means.
Oh my goodness, no it doesn't, Kelsey. But one Point Park club decided to take their love for the outdoor sport inside. Daybreak reporter Zach Durkin has more.
Point Park University's Outdoor Adventure Club is known for taking trips that may be a little out of the ordinary.
We've got ski trips. We're teaming up with CAB to do a tubing trip. We're going to go camping. We're thinking about a 2-night, 3-day adventure at Ohio Pile, which will include whitewater rafting.
I liked it.
Last week, the club went to the wheel mill to give indoor mountain biking a shot. This was the first time many members had ever tried the sport. After a few runs and a few tumbles, members started to get the hang of it.
You just take it ramp by ramp, crank by crank, and I got better and better, and so has everyone else. It's been an incredible experience.
Though the event was not technically outdoors, the members still felt the wheel mill was appropriate for their interests. Included in the management of the wheel mill is a Point Park alum. Michael Potosny graduated from Point Park with a degree in history. He is now the creative consultant and the BMX consultant at the wheel mill.
So I've sort of just done these kind of sports all my life. And, I was graduating college and somebody's like, hey, you need to talk to this guy because he has funding and he's going to start this thing. And I came up here and he needed a lot of input in the BMX side and it just sort of tumbleweeded and here we are.
This is the last of the events this semester for Outdoor Adventure Club, but they'll be back next semester with more events. For Point News, I'm Zach Durkin.
Now, one thing Zach mentioned in that video was taking stumbles and bumbles. That would definitely have bitten me out on that course.
Me too. But Chris, it was a weekend of ups and downs in terms of sports, and especially Pittsburgh sports. Josh Krupp is now here with your Daybreak Sports Report.
Thanks, guys. Our two lead stories come this week from the local level. The Pittsburgh Steelers did come away with the road victory on Monday Night Football against the Tennessee Titans, but the bigger story is what happened at the end of the game off the field. Running back LeGarrette Blount was reportedly upset after receiving 0 carries in the 27-24 victory. He left the field before the end of the game on Monday night, and the Steelers responded by releasing the back the next morning. Blount has reportedly been an internal problem for the team for at least the past month and has had character and work ethic problems in the past as well. Head coach Mike Tomlin said that releasing him was in the best interest of the organization. Blount went unclaimed on waivers Wednesday before signing a 2-year deal with his former team, the New England Patriots, on Thursday. The Pittsburgh Penguins announced Wednesday that they will be without forward Pascal Dupuis for the next 6 months. Dupuis has been diagnosed with a blood clot in his lung. Dupuis' treatment will consist of blood thinners for 6 months that will sideline him. Dupuis was also treated for a blood clot back in January and was put on blood thinners following surgery to repair an ACL injury, which caused him to miss most of last season. Dupuis had 6 goals and 11 points in 16 games for the Penguins since returning from his injury. Returning to the ice Tuesday was Penguins defenseman Olli Maatta after having surgery to remove a cancerous tumor from his thyroid gland. Maatta saw just over 20 minutes of ice time in the Penguins' 4-0 win over the Canadiens. Vikings running back Adrian Peterson learned Tuesday he will be suspended without pay for the remainder of the 2014 season. Peterson has been on the commissioner's exempt list, which has kept him off the field with pay since September after he was charged with felony child abuse. Peterson will appeal the decision. Miami Marlins outfielder and 2014 MVP runner-up Giancarlo Stanton has signed a record contract with the team. Stanton inked a 13-year, $325 million contract that represents the largest contract in the history of North American professional sports. He will make just $30 million over the first 3 seasons. That's all for sports this week, guys. Let's send it back to you.
$325 million, that's not a bad day at the office there, Kelsey.
No, that's a nice paycheck there. And everyone here at Daybreak, we really hope to see the Pens continue with their success, especially without the aid of Pascal Dupuis on this side.
Absolutely. Wish him the best and hope him the best in recovery. Straight ahead on Daybreak, we had a much warmer start to this week. Phil will join us again for the 5-day forecast.
And the holiday season kicked off last week with Light Up Night. Daybreak had the inside look.